Man, it's low-key lockdown, and we got another matchup off of that UFC 291 card for y'all today, man. It was a beautiful card, and, it's got a lot of beautiful fights. And the fight that we're talking about, the one that just so happened to be beautiful enough for us to be talking about today, is Jan Blachowicz versus Alex Pereira. Now, a lot of things I really wish would have went different with, this fight, because I'm going to explain what I mean by a lot of things that I wish would have went different. Even though it hasn't happened yet, I just don't like the fact that Alex Pereira is going in there after getting knocked out stone cold just not too long ago. I feel like that's going to affect him in this fight like quite a bit, man. I mean, most fighters don't just go in and fight a guy as dangerous as Jan Blachowicz after getting knocked out stone cold and do a good job. It's crazy, though. But I'm just still excited for Alex Pereira to be moving up to 205. He's a big-ass dude. He's a big, scary Brazilian. Everybody knows this, man. Facts are facts, and fiction is fiction. And everybody knows the facts is Alex Pereira is fucking a stone-faced monster at the weight class he was in. So he needed to move up anyway. But yeah, man, look. So regardless of this disadvantage that Pereira will be held against with that, I'm going to go ahead and break this fight down for y'all, and I'm going to break down each fighter as well. So, look, man, this is basically really the battle of who beat Israel Adesanya better. Not who beat Israel Adesanya better. Who is the better fighter that beat Israel Adesanya? You feel me? So, look, man, both of these fighters have taken a W home after fighting Israel Adesanya. And Alex Pereira took 3 home, and, Jan Blachowicz took 1, but that don't have anything to do with anything, man. In the UFC, both technically just took 1. So, man, look, check it out, bro. So Jan Blachowicz, man, he has extreme power in his hands. Man, he can wrestle a little bit. Excellent leg kicks. Absolutely excellent leg kicks. Better resume, I would say, than Alex Pereira himself. Just haven't fought the competition that he has, man. He's fought in quite a few people. Dominic Reyes is he's fought in more people, man. He's fought more people and better people. That's just because Alex Pereira is really recently new to the UFC, to be honest. Because he was a kickboxer before that. That's where he got his other 2 Ws against Israel Adesanya. If you're a casual, you don't know that, so I'm just going to inform you. So, look, man. One thing I don't like about Jan, I'm gonna start off with the don't likes before the likes, is that he's kind of slow on his feet. He's very fucking slow on his feet. But for some reason and somehow, it works for him. I mean, I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but it's kind of like, it's weird. Not very high volume on his punches, but he has decent combos at times, so I'm not tripping about that in his ability to fight. The thing about his being slow is, like, will he be able to keep up with Alex Pereira? Because Alex Pereira moves pretty fast at that big old size that he is, man. Honestly, he moves around really fast at that big size. A lot of people, God, a lot of people don't realize how impressive it is to move like that at a big old size like that. Just being huge. And I think that this could really, this could be problems for Jan Blachowicz. Especially because both of them have that power in their hands. We're going to get on Alex Pereira now. Alex Pereira, he has excellent leg kicks, heavy and snappy. He throws a lot of punches with intent to murder. Man, look, bro, he's a knockout artist. Everybody knows that he has ridiculous power. Everybody knows that he has good kickboxing. Everybody knows this. I mean, he's a kickboxer. I mean, what kickboxer wouldn't be good at kickboxing? I would be very fucking confused if you were bad at kickboxing. Well, if you were bad at kickboxing and you were a kickboxer, you shouldn't be doing it. But a lot of things I don't like about Alex Pereira. But I like him as a fighter, but a lot of things I don't like about how he fights. I mean, his defense is like, bro, it ain't good, bro. So, look, man, his defensive holes are quite a few. He stands up very straight. His head doesn't move offline a lot. He's really straight in center like a goddamn robot the whole time. So, he's very easy to hit if you can actually hit him without getting knocked the fuck out, which is also one thing on its own. And he has, like, the worst cornerman in the world, bro. His corner should be fired, bro. They fucked him over so bad. They were confusing him so bad in the last fight, man. I really hate that for him, yo. His corner sucks. But the thing is, he brings his hands down with his punches. I guess that's the thing that he learned in Thailand, because they say it adds power to their punches, but it also leaves you open and exposed for a lot of counters. I'm not the biggest fan, but it works for him, so I'm not tripping, man. Look, bro. I feel like this move up to 205 will increase his power by like 2. He is just one of those guys that just is an intimidating force to be reckoned with. I mean, you don't really need a lot of skill when you can knock any man on the planet the fuck out. So, even though he does have a lot of skill, he just don't have no wrestling. He doesn't have any wrestling, and he has kind of some poor defense as far as like stand up. I'm not saying that his defense is ass, but it's kind of it's awkward. And it doesn't always work. As we can see, that one guy, what's his name? Bruno Silva was tagging him up quite a bit just because of how open his defense was. And any good fighter with good high IQ will be able to pick him apart with that. But it don't mean that they'll be able to get the W, because, you know, Israel Adesanya was doing a good job of that until it wasn't. Until he wasn't, man. He was doing a good job of that until he wasn't. That's all I got to say. So, honestly, bro, with the way that Alex Pereira has all these defensive holes in his strategies and his techniques, man, I really am going to have to go with Jan Blachowicz just because of him recently being knocked out. If he was fresh off of this, I would probably go with Alex Pereira. If he was fresh, no knockout, and he was going in, you know, fully healed up, everything like that, I would go with Alex Pereira just because I just feel like he would win. But because he was recently knocked out and, you know, the loss and coming off of a loss, I'm going to have to go with Jan Blachowicz, man. So with that being said, we out, man. Like, comment, subscribe, and, you know, we out.